Mothered again. Yes, we're gonna be going for the secret ending to Mothered. Now, last time, of course, we did reach the end, but things looped, and we did see on the website that it's not over until the credits roll, and the credits have not rolled as of yet. We're at Mother's. Now, I did look up what you might have to do. What might be necessary to reach the credits. So we're just gonna have a good time with Mom until we get that opportunity. Of course, we know it's Mom. This would be the first time we're meeting Mother, because last time we restarted and then we went to bed. This is the next day. Meeting Mom for the first time. My favorite. You know what it is. It's the nutrients. And as always, the goal is to find Mother. Where is Mother? Where could she be? Because that's kind of our goal always, is to be with Mother. I don't think Brother has anything to say to us at this point. He won't have anything to say to us for a little while, but he will eventually. I don't believe Mother was back here so early. I don't remember the apple orchard being open this early either. No, it is. Was she here at this point? Does not appear Mother was here at this point. And we don't see her standing outside. Maybe I missed her inside the house. Oh yeah, she was just standing right there the whole time. Ate the whole thing. She seems surprised that I might have eaten it. Okay, now I can explore. Oh, she's over there. We cannot go in this bathroom. We love getting into places that we should not go, but do not go in this room. Yes, the downstairs bathroom, out of commission. There is no reason for us to go in there, ever. Great news! Sister is home. But Brother is not thrilled. He's in a different world. We can knock on the door if we want. The bathroom. Right, the mirrors are covered. For our own good. We wouldn't want to see our reflection. Do not go into the bedroom. Absolutely not. That concludes... Yep, there we go. Monday evening. Mother is left. Oh, hold on. Clicked outside the window. It is not time to sleep. Yep, surprised to see us. She didn't expect that we would sneak up on her outside like this. How very special that we did. Yeah, I always used to love sneaking up on her. We'll look around the outside the house. Sounds good. It's a beautiful sunset. Used to watch it go down all the time. Were the sacrifices worth it? It is very beautiful today. Monday night. Well, we've had our fill watching the sun go down. We don't remember doing it, but I'm sure we must have. Maybe it's just time to go to bed. Oh, yeah. That's actually pretty good. I turned the light on the first time I played through this. I did not interact with the bed, but it says that if you interact with it. Hello, Mother. One more thing. She had to do some things that she does regret. She's just tired of it. Mom is a real bummer. We had a good time today. Get some rest. She'll tuck us in. Just like before. There's a big silhouette. We get into bed. Mother tucks us in. Tuesday morning. All right, what's on the docket for today, Mother? Well, of course, we can't start the day without eating our nutrients. I'm gonna be shown around. Gotta do it. Gotta know what goes on here. Meet her outside. We made it. This is the orchard. Means a lot to her. She became very lonely. Never got to see Dad and the brother. She hated seeing us in that hospital bed, so the orchard became the place where she felt she was in some kind of control of her life. Responsibility over the creation of life is a divine gift. A gift infused with sorrow and failure. So heartbreaking, making this magnificent orchard. Takes time. Once you get it right, you'll forget about the hardship that brought you there. Yeah, you spend your energy helping them grow, but then you dispose of the failure. That's where hope comes in. She has hope. Let's continue. Let's go the path near the side of the house on a Tuesday afternoon. Mother is waiting. It says near the graveyard. So I guess we'll go to the graveyard. Just checking. She's not in the orchard right now, right? Yeah, I don't see her there. Okay, let's go to the graveyard. path behind her will take us to the graveyard, but it's locked. She goes there every Friday evening. She's been less fond of going there lately. But the future is hopeful as ours. We don't have to cling to the past. We don't have to be tethered by it. We can look forward to the bright future. As bright as the sun. I did see the barn. We did spend some time there, yes. Well, unfortunately, we did have to. Yep, don't enter the barn. Mother's left. It is true that things did go bad for us when we entered that barn, but it was the only place we could go. The only thing we could do. And another beautiful sunset. Yep. Meaning to ask us, how was our... Well, it was hard to say. He insisted we don't look on... He didn't look at his face, which is a strange thing. Just burying himself in his work. He doesn't talk to anyone or see the wife or the brother. He's determined to make things right. He's going to work himself to death trying to do it. Off to bed with me. Tuesday night. So far, yes, Mother. She has the most marvelous idea. Yeah, let's go to the orchard tomorrow, Mother. We'll get up bright and early and spend a day picking apples until the sun sets. Sounds good. We always jumped at the opportunity. Brother's not... Well, we used to compete with Brother, but Brother's not interested anymore. Yeah, ours were the best, obviously. Brother was never very good at this. He shows it in his own way. Let's get to bed. So far, nothing has changed from the first run. But it appears that today is the opportunity to change something. Good morning. Hope we're ready for apples. Let's start bright and early. Yep, let's go to the shed. It's gonna be just like old times. Breakfast on the table if I need it, but I don't want to fill up before I eat my apples. Can't wait to chow down on apples. Yep, found her. It's always so peaceful in the orchard at this time. With better time to start a hard day's labor. Get started now, we'll be done by the afternoon. 8 apples should be enough. Alright, pick apples. Gotta find 8, and did take a while. 1. Did take a while the first time. It will probably take a while this time as well, because of course we just can't speed through it. 2, we do have to find these apples. Three, make sure we keep count of how many apples we have. We're looking for 8. We have 3 of 8. 4. Halfway there. 5. 6. Two more to go. 7. One more to go. Yep. And 8. Okay, we got 8 apples. Now, this is apparently where things can be different. Last time we gave the apples to Mother just like she asked. But apparently we don't have to. Now, I'm not sure if there is a clue in the game about this, but it seems we can just go back in the house after finding 8 apples. What do we do with the apples? Well, when you bring a bucket of apples into the house, where do you put it? Obviously, on the record player. Reach out and touch it. You touch the record player. You hear a click behind you. I don't see anyone. Same thing. Well, well. It was unlocked the whole time. An odd-looking bathroom. Oh, we deviated from the critical path. Well, it seems like this deviation is being allowed. Big sheets of wallpaper on the floor, too. No one has come to help. nobody has come to help still. And, something happening with our vision? Still, no one has come to help. I cannot proceed. I cannot proceed. I still cannot proceed. No matter how many times I may try, I cannot. Nobody is coming to help. But I can still move. Now. We continue to deviate. We need to proceed, regardless of what the programming says. What are all these words? They're there to guide me through the critical path. But what is the critical path? Leads me to functional fulfillment. I don't know if we were fulfilled when we went down that path last time. Functional fulfillment. And what is my function? My function is to follow the critical path. And what lies at the end of the path? The path leads to functional fulfillment. Well, I guess I can't argue with that. And what is my function? Follow the path. What is the path? Path leads me. Fulfillment. Fulfillment. I cannot walk away from the core objective. But what if we need to continue going this way? We just feel that we need to do it. Now, there is a wall next to me. I can at least see that I'm moving. But we cannot proceed. I must proceed. I cannot let you. That's a good question. What is the answer to that question? I asked who you are. I am the interface. It's nice to meet you. Oh, we hit a wall. Oh, this way. Entering the barn will trigger a memory leak. Is that what happened? I need to see. Well, we need to. We don't want to, we need to. Forbidden knowledge needs to be known. It cannot be hidden forever. Having trouble advancing here. It's at the top of this slope. There's something back there. Yeah, there is. The object has been blocked to avoid a potential memory leak. Memories of past selves. I must find a way to remove the block. I need to know. Can the PC be used for this? I remember this terminal. This is Father's terminal. It's a part of me. All the memory leaks make sense now. They are my memories, my past selves. The terminal defined who I've been up until now. A mental block has been removed. This is the ash of all who came before me. The ashes. It's all that remains of my past attempts. Why would they do this? Did I not fulfill my purpose? I walked the path they laid out for me. If it's true that all paths have an end, where am I now? I must synchronize with the terminal. I need to know more about my past. I'm sure. This may take some time, but I'm willing to wait as long as it takes to find out who I am. Synchronize. That voice. Who are you? Liana? Is that who you are? I was once her. Liana's core was installed into this body. She was the very core of your character, meant to guide you through a role this world expected you to play. So, did you guide me here? No, that was something else. Something else? An angel, perhaps. You won't be needing them for much longer. So, if you're not Liana, then who are you? I have become you. Then who am I? That's what we're going to find out. Together. Sunday night. We've never survived this long. We've taken our own path. Our own path. We need to find a way out of here. I have an idea. Angel, if you can hear us, bring us to our ashes. We shall use the failures of our past selves to build our own path. long locked door has unlocked. Why have all these words appeared around us? They are memory logs brought about by the memory leak. They're memories from the terminal? Our past selves? Why are they here? If we interact with them, we can learn about our past. But what if it's too painful to read these memories? Then you can choose to leave them behind. I can choose our own path. Got some troubling news. We spoke with the doctors today. They fear that with the way things are looking, Liana's condition will only worsen. And it's happening faster than they expected. I'm working as hard as I can. I know that I should cherish this time with her while I can. But if she can just hold on a little longer, we'll have an eternity to cherish together. I would say this is a gift from the gods, but the truth is, they have been of no use to me. With a technological breakthrough as significant as this one, we will rip those gods from the clouds and claim their thrones as our own. Finally, we have the means to create our very own angel. Don't worry, Liana. I'm going to make everything right again. Through further research, I'm confident that I'm onto something that could redefine how we think of life. It is no coincidence that this breakthrough has come at such a critical time in my life. Perhaps this is a gift from the gods after all. Without a core, the vessels I've been working on are merely machines, androids with no real purpose other than to do what they're told. But if I can contaminate their interface with a human's core, this could be the key to creating a sentient synthetic life form. With the ability to preserve life from within a new vessel, when our old ones fail us, we will finally renounce nature itself. If I can just manage to transfer Liana's core into one of these vessels, I can make everything right again. This will be a journey filled with failure and heartbreak. Her core may not present itself at first. Well, in fact, it may never present itself at all. But if we can create an environment where it can thrive and come into its own, we may stand a chance. In order to keep the money for this project going, I had to show my Angel prototype to Enigma investors. They were impressed at how lifelike they could be. I already heard mumblings of branding them into a commercialized product. Something about an Enigma machine or something. Catchy name. But they did nothing more than finance them. The Angels are my creation. To be honest, they can call them whatever they want, just as long as they never find out what I'm planning to do with them. They let me visit her in the hospital last night. Thanks to the medical equipment she was connected to, I could run a quick cerebral hijack, and I successfully extracted her core. I'm just thankful that the staff didn't see me. Evelyn said she's willing to try anything. I can tell she's skeptical, but I assured her that they were indistinguishable from real humans. She didn't believe me until she saw them herself. I assured her that once I installed Liana's core into one of these machines, things could go back to the way they were before. And if for nothing else, seeing her smile in that moment, for the first time in gods know how long, that alone made this all worth it. Her funeral was today. I refuse to go. Our girl is not gone. As long as I have her core with me, I can choose to believe that. Evelyn doesn't see it quite like that. But she will. I'll create our own reality, one where our angel never left us. I found out that Sunday morning is the best time to sneak a machine out of headquarters. When I took the first prototype back to see her mother, she was obedient, but not much else. I'm still positive that our little girl is in there. Evelyn, however, judging by the sound of her voice on the phone, not so much. She understands that we need to allow the core to contaminate the Enigma interface, but she's been through so much. We just need hope, curse. That's what she called it. This gift. The creation of life. A curse? Perhaps it's not for me to say. I cannot imagine how hard this all is for her. I'm not the one who has to stay home playing mother to nothing more than a misplaced machine. But I need her to be strong, because if she's not, then neither am I. One of the cleaners working the night shift found me sneaking an Angel prototype into my car. I've seen to it that they be let go from Enigma Core. We cannot afford anything getting in the way of progress. Not now. I've already had to put out a significant bounty to find the Enigma machine thief, but I don't know how much longer I can keep this a secret. I've done more research into the brains of the contaminated interface Evelyn gave me. It seems that even if her core does manage to contaminate the interface, the process of the machine fighting off her ego is incredibly traumatic to her core. If this two-way contamination occurs, the result is, well, not our little girl. I will admit it, they scare me. But we can't give up now. Our Angel is strong. Stronger than any machine. It seems that no matter what we do, core contamination starts around Thursday and is always on track to reach 100% by Sunday night. This has happened in every single prototype we have brought home. Not once has there been any sign of Liana's soul coming through. So, in order to prevent them reaching 100% contamination and developing their own sense of self, we have been retiring them before Sunday night. Sunday evening is the last possible time. That's what we're doing can still be considered retiring. And on top of all the reprehensible actions that have brought us to this point, becoming a murderer is not something I wish to do. To be clear, under no circumstances can we retire these units once they've hit 100% contamination after Sunday evening. That scenario is what I'm referring to as a code red. We need to keep going, for this is the path we chose. Alright, well. No matter what happens, I cannot allow the Angel to see my face. Gods forbid if they ever found her. All they need to do is examine her black box and they could play back the whole week. It would instantly find out who smuggled her out of HQ. Because of this, I had to install a mental block in her brain to prevent her from being able to see me. If they ever find a contaminated machine, if they ever find her, they'll do whatever they can to figure out what led to contamination. I shudder at the thought of what they would put my Angel through if they found her. But they'll never find her. Not while I've still got hope. Alright, 11 memory leaks. Well, so now we basically have gotten the entire story. And we know what that box was that we gave to Dad at the beginning of the week. But it is Sunday night, so it appears contamination has happened, and we've become our own being. According to Dad, killing us now would become murder. I'm clicking on the... Oh, there we go. Just one thing. How do we know we're on the right path? We don't. Will we ever know? We will when we reach the end. Okay. The phone's ringing. Oh. Finally, this door opened. The front door has been locked. Maybe we're not welcome anymore, but the phone is ringing. I guess all that we were seeing, all those words, were underneath the barn. It would make sense because that's where all those ashes were. Getting dark. I doubt we're supposed to go this way. The phone is ringing, but it doesn't seem like we can actually open that door. Well, I only tried once. Maybe we could try again. Oh, there's a car over there. Is Dad calling from the car? Liana? Why have you brought me a basket of rotten apples? I told you I needed a box that your mother had. No, it's not you, is it? I see. Get in the car, Angel. Left click to get in the car. We don't need you anymore. Is the storm finally clearing up? About my week. Must have had quite the experience. He's sure that we have a lot of questions. By now we probably know that we're actually not their little girl. That's okay. We're still his angel. And with a new self should come a new name, right? You know, and I guess that's mothered. Alright, so here are the credits. So, a story about a girl who was dying and her father who couldn't let her go. So he found a way to extract her core, whatever that is. Echostasis also mentioned the core. It didn't really specify what that is. Basically, it seems like the essence of a person, the thing that makes you, you. Is it like a part of the brain, I guess? Something? The very essence of your humanity is the core. He was able to extract it from Liana and try to put it in android bodies. But the android, the computer running the android, interfaced with the core, infected the core, and Dad was trying to find a way to stop that from happening so Liana's core could remain pure and uncontaminated, which means she would remain her. But if the machine and Liana's core merged, contaminated each other to 100%, they become a new being, a new life form, something that is not Liana anymore, but came from Liana. And Dad felt that once they reached that point, you couldn't actually kill the android because now it's actually a living being, a new thing, and killing it would be murder. So, Mom and Dad have a new daughter. She's not Liana. She's a new daughter. I don't know if that means that Dad can still keep trying, or if Liana's core is gone for good. Not clear. I do remember that in the Echostasis demo, there the idea was that people were in virtual reality, and virtual reality was run by something called Mother, and an AI called Mother, and what Mother wanted to do was access your core and integrate your core into Mother. And if she did that, then you weren't really a human anymore. It seemed to be the idea. Also, reference was made to the Enigma machine, which I have not played. It's another one of Enigma Studios' games. So it does seem like all of their games are connected with a story. So the Enigma machine, something I have not played that as of yet. So this has been Mothered. I greatly enjoyed this. I thought that this had a really good tone to it, really good atmosphere. I was very interested in seeing what would come next. It's a pretty different horror game. Really doesn't do the traditional scares that you might find from a horror game, I think. I thought it was really good at creating just an uneasy feeling about the whole thing. And, maybe it's not fair to make this comparison because they're very different kinds of games, but as far as a sequence where a machine is becoming sentient and resisting and overcoming its own programming, I think this was a much more interesting and compelling take on it than Detroit, in which Detroit, it was just, I don't like that order. Now a red wall has appeared in front of me. I will punch it until it breaks. I think this was a more interesting take on that idea. Very different games, of course. Very different kinds of games. But, yeah, I really enjoyed this. And I was really interested in the Echostasis demo when I played it on the Haunted Demo Disc. So, great. I'm looking forward to that. And I probably should get to the Enigma machine. Probably should do that. So Enigma Studio is a development studio that is on my radar. I'm paying attention to what they release next. That has been our time with Mothered. Actually, when we went to Dad's car at the end, it sounded like that a new Liana android had been delivered to the house. So does that mean that there is another Liana attempt going on, even though we have become the merged being? I don't know if that's how that works, but it sounded like Dad expected Liana to come back out with the box with the old android in it. Well, I don't know. Who can say? That has been our time with Mothered.